What is up, guys? Xbox Tech Junkie back today with another video. Today we're just going to be talking about the VGA. Last night was the Game Awards and I actually watched my first one last night. Never really been a big fan of it. Don't really know why, just never got into it. Last night was more of a, well, not busy, might as well. And I actually really enjoyed the show. It was really cool. It was held at the Microsoft Theater, which is also where E3 was for Xbox this year. So that was kind of cool. Another big thing I saw was Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. I don't know about Sony and Nintendo, but like two major people from Sony and Nintendo were there. But the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, was there, and seeing all three of them together, because they got up and talked, was kind of cool and amazing. It's kind of like seeing like, well, it was like just seeing three. It's just amazing to see, to be honest. I can't even think of anything right now. But you could definitely tell Sony, whoever he was, I don't know if he was like a board member or whatever he was for Sony, because he's not the head. He wasn't very excited to be there. I mean, he might be the head, but I don't know for sure. But you could tell he was just kind of like, yay, I'm next to these two. But Microsoft and Nintendo, or Xbox and Nintendo guys just seemed fine. They're all like, oh, welcome to the Game Awards. So it was kind of funny to watch. I wrote down some of the votes that happened. I wrote down who won certain categories. I'll go through some of them briefly. I'm not going to talk about them all. So for Best Narrative, Best Performance, Best Score, and Best Audio Design, all four of those went to Red Dead Redemption 2, or whoever was part of the Red Dead Redemption 2 team. So for like the performance and the score, it was the two guys from Red Dead. So Red Dead won the first like big kind of awards. After that, it went into more smaller awards like Best Mobile Game, Florence, Best VR Game, Astrobot Rescue Mission. Content Creator of the Year went to Ninja. Best Esports Player was Sonic Fox. Best Fighter Game was Dragon Ball FighterZ. One thing I was excited for, which I kind of already saw was going to win because it's such a great game, obviously. Best Sports/Racing Game, Forza Horizon 4, so congratulations to the team at Playground Games. I love the game. It's a great game. Forza, no matter if you're playing Horizon Motorsports, it's always just a fun game to play, especially for people who are into cars or love racing games. It's a great game to play, so congratulations on that. Best Game Direction. This one went over to God of War, so congratulations to Santa Monica Studios on that. I played God of War and I liked it a lot too. Best Ongoing Game, it's Fortnite. I mean, when I saw the nominees came up, I was like, this is it. And then the last one, which everyone was waiting for, Game of the Year, and that went over to God of War, which is kind of amazing. I mean, I don't mind. I liked God of War. Congratulations again to Santa Monica Studios. But I was a little amazed because at the beginning when Red Dead was winning like best score, best game, best blah 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 blah, I was like, oh my god, this is just a doomed year for anyone else. But when they said God of War won, I was pretty amazed. I was like, if you could beat Red Dead, you did something right. So congratulations to the guys over at Santa Monica Studios on a great game and a great year. But next year is Xbox's year with games. We're coming out with so much more. Crysis 3's already been confirmed. Oh, not confirmed. It's coming out in February. Gears 5, next Ori, and hopefully the next Halo. That's what I'm really praying for. If that comes out next year is a really good year for Xbox. Plus whatever games are going to be announced at E3 with some of the new studios. I'm sure some of them have been working on the games long before we even heard they were coming to the Xbox team. So definitely cannot wait to see what happens there. Really excited for next year and what it holds for us as Xbox fans. A couple of other announcements that happened at the Game Awards. I was kind of expecting it because it got, I guess, teased the day before and then leaked in the morning of, was not Red Dead, Far Cry New Dawn. And I'm a big Far Cry guy. I love the game. I'm actually excited that it takes place after Far Cry 5. I kind of hate when games, it always has to be Assassin's Creed and Far Cry, unfortunately. Anything Ubisoft, really. We'll get us whole story. And then the next game's just like, yeah, come on, that was just a one-time deal. And like, I don't mind it too much, but it is kind of annoying, especially with Far Cry 5's ending. I really wanted a sequel. I want to know what happens. Though I will admit, it's not what I was expecting for a sequel for that game. I was expecting something a little more dark. Kind of like Avengers Endgame. No, so that trailer just got released too, so that's why I said it. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm going to probably grab it. I'm amazed that it's coming out so quickly. I feel like Far Cry games are at least a 2-year process all the time. So the fact that it's coming out next year already was a very big surprise. Speaking of surprises, I freaked out last night when Ed Boon walked out onto the stage. I was like, if you guys don't know who Ed Boon is, he's basically the head of NetherRealm Studios, also the co-creator of Mortal Kombat. So seeing him walk out onto the stage when he's been completely silent about Mortal Kombat since Mortal Kombat 10, or I guess Injustice 2 in this matter, was kind of like, what's going on? And it was just amazing when he came out and said he was announcing the sports game, because I was like, oh, they're not going to show Mortal Kombat, they're just teasing us. And then it just changed the whole, it was supposed to show the nominees for this best sports game, and it went straight into Mortal Kombat 11 trailer. And I freaked out. I am not gonna lie, I couldn't even, like, the only word I can get out of my mouth was, oh my god. And I said it like 8 times. I love Mortal Kombat, and seeing it come back for another game is just, it's super exciting. I remember when I first saw the Mortal Kombat 10 trailer 3 years ago, and I freaked out just like I am now. Well, anyway guys, that's pretty much it. Congratulations to everyone who won at the VGAs. I didn't announce all the winners and the categories, so if you really want to check it out, you can check it out on VGAawards.com and see who won, and see if any of the people you voted for won if you haven't looked at the results already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.